So, in the state of Louisiana, the law states that if a child is conceived within a marriage, the husband is the presumed father of that child.
I wish that she had gotten through this divorce process before this happened.
I'm labeled a loose woman, a hoe. I've already seen comments online of people saying that it should have been a condition of my parole to get my tubes tied. The test is less for the public and more for Ryan to say, hey, dude, you're not the father. Accept it and move on. So in the...
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Night Combos.
Welcome back. Hubby's here.
Hey, hubby.
Hey, lovey.
Hey, y'all. We hope y'all enjoyed that because we're getting ready to talk about a piece of the trailer that we showed y'all yesterday on our channel, which, to let all of you know, went good, by the way. So we now know what to do when the show starts airing March 10th so that we won't really have to be pausing it as much or anything like that during the episodes. Just to let y'all know, we'll just kind of give our commentary maybe at the end of each episode or like in the middle and then at the end, and that's it. That way we're not pausing too much in the episodes. It'll just be like one pause during the episode, and then once it's ended, then we'll give our commentary afterwards. But anyway, just want to let y'all know that.
That's what she says, but y'all know she's not really going to do that.
That's not true. That's not... That's not true, y'all. Y'all know sometimes I just have to say something.
It's not true. It's not true. She said it right.
No, I meant what hubby's saying, what you're saying is not true. But y'all know sometimes I cannot help it. I just have to say something. I mean, when Dipsy Gypsy is just being dipsy, or ditzy, I mean, you just have to say something. You can't hold it in, But I'm going to try. I'm going to try for y'all. And then, just like I said, pause the episode one time, and we'll talk about that half. Not that half, but like talk about it so far real quick, like maybe during a commercial, something like that, and then come back and give our commentary at the end or whatever. Not that we're going to film the commercials, but y'all know what we're saying. Anyway, welcome to Night Combos. Y'all have helped us reach 3,200, which was our goal, and then we let y'all know that my goal was 3,250 by the end of the month, which we've just now reached 3,230 subscribers. But hubby's goal was to reach 3,300, right?
Yeah.
By the end of the month. So we'll see who wins with that, who gets closer to their number, and obviously y'all will be able to see it, but we'll say who won.
Obviously it will be me.
Hubby thinks it will obviously be him. He's gonna win, but we'll see. I mean, I hope you do win, hubby. I hope you do.
Me too.
I want our family and channel here on YouTube to continue to grow, and we truly hope that we continue to get more and more views on our videos. We hope y'all continue to enjoy our content and our videos that we put out. But thank you so much to all of our subscribers. We truly appreciate every single one of you. All of you mean so very much to us. When we get y'all's comments on TikTok, like we got one today on TikTok, when we get them on YouTube saying that y'all really love our content, like we got one comment on TikTok today. It's when you were outside, but it was from someone saying that their sister had showed them our videos and that they absolutely loved our content. They were hooked, so they were going to go ahead and subscribe. Yeah. So we greatly appreciate that. That truly, it truly warms our hearts. It does. And we appreciate all of you from the bottom of our hearts. I mean, we truly mean that. But thank you all so much. And if you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos and so that you don't miss the season 2 coming up. All of the things. Let us know your thoughts and opinions on this video in the comment section down below. We'll be conversating with y'all as well, like always. We would greatly appreciate it so much. Okay, so y'all know that with the trailer, the first half of it was just showing last season, the first season, season 1. And then the last half of it was showing what's actually coming up in season 2. Excuse me. But this is the beginning of when they started showing what was coming up in season 2. And I want y'all to really see how Ken is looking at Gypsy right now. Like, look how he is looking at her while she's talking to Lifetime producers that are standing there. And she's explaining the whole baby situation and the Louisiana law, how Ryan is presumed the father, you know, since she got pregnant while she was married. Because, I mean, she couldn't even, you know, wait a few months to even jump into a relationship. She literally hopped off of the D that was, quote, fire, which was Ryan's, and hopped right on to Ken's D, which we hadn't heard how it is. We don't know if it's fire or not. Apparently it's not, because we hadn't heard. So, who knows? Y'all can tell he's, like, looking at her like he's irritated and like he's just in this situation like, dang, I'm really in this situation. I gotta freaking keep dealing with her, you know? But, like, people kept talking about his hand movement in this clip. So, in this clip we're going to show y'all, we want y'all to watch his hand movement and let us know y'all's thoughts and opinions. Because they were kind of saying, like, his hand movements were letting people know that he may be bisexual,
He
or
just needs to come on out of the closet.
yeah,
It's okay, Kenny boy. It's okay.
I mean, it really is. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's who you are, that's who you are. Like I don't know why you don't just go ahead and come on out with it at this point. You done had Steve that you were in a relationship with come out. You done had Cowboy Bear, who you hooked up with twice, and done come out and speak on you. So I mean, and give details on the situations that happened between y'all. So I mean, just come on out with it, Ken. But let us know what y'all think in the comment section. But we also want to know what y'all think about something else. But we're gonna play the clip now.
It came back positive.
Okay. Well, who's the father?
Exactly. Who's the baby daddy, Dip Jip? Who's your baby daddy, Dipsy Gypsy? We need to know.
So, in the state of Louisiana, the law states that if a child is conceived within a marriage, the husband is the presumed father of that child.
I wish that she had gotten through this divorce process before this happened.
I'm labeled.
So, Ken just now said, I wish she would have gotten through this divorce process before this happened. Y'all see how he was moving his hands on the bed and everything just now. That's what everybody's talking about. But anyway, he literally said, I wish she would have gotten through this divorce process before this would have happened. So, one, were they planning this? That kind of makes me wonder. Like
Yeah,
just now,
I
since we
know.
started doing the video, it kind of made me wonder: is she planning this? And you know, and he wishes now that she would have gotten through the divorce process. Oh, and that reminds me, we've got something good to show y'all after we get through this clip. So y'all just hang on, because we've got something huge to show y'all. But were they planning this? But also, not trying to take up for Dipsy Gypsy, but it's not really all Dip Gyp's fault. It's like Ken is trying to say, like, I wish she would have gotten through this divorce process before this would have happened.
And
Like,
Ken could have wore a sock.
yeah, he could have wore a condom. It could. That's exactly what he should have wore, though, a dang sock.
Yeah.
And kept it out of Gypsy. For real. That's exactly what he should have done. He should have used a sock, until she was divorced.
Mhm.
And then they wouldn't be in this situation. But we're already in this situation now, though, so we can't help it. Or we can help it, but they can't help it. Okay, here we go.
Labeled a loose woman, a hoe. I've already seen comments online of people saying,
We don't need the quotes. I don't know why you're doing air quotes there, Dip Jip. You're saying you've been labeled a HO and or y'all know what I mean. But and a loose woman. Well, Dip Jip, you literally got out of prison December 28th of 2023. Then February of 2024, you were already talking to Ken. And then when Christy pretended to call you on season 1 and say that that Kenny boy was reaching out, you done your little Valley Girl voice of, what? And all that. You did the whole what thing, to act like you didn't know that he was reaching out when you had already been talking to him and possibly had already been having him over to Ryan's apartment for y'all to screw around, And again, like Hubby said, Ken should have just used his little sock and left it out of Dip Jip for a little while. But he didn't. So he can't blame it all on Dip Jip because
No, he cannot.
he chose to, do that as well and participate in those activities as well that can result in a pregnancy, okay? We've all, been on the field trip back to 5th grade SEX ed class. Okay, so we all know how a baby's made. Kenny boy, I believe you know how a baby's made. So I don't know what you mean by that statement there. And Dip Jip, I don't know what you mean by your little air quotes. And she's fixing to say, y'all, in this clip, which I'm going to play it, but she's fixing to say that she's seen the online comments saying that she should have had her tubes tied before she was released from prison. Number one, I've never seen that. I've never seen that anywhere on social media. I think that she's making that up. I think that Lifetime is having her make these things up and say these things because in this season, I truly believe they are going to portray her even more so as the quote victim. And this time, instead of the victim of her mom, the victim of all these big bad creators coming after her. Oh my God. But all we're doing is simply repeating things that you have said or reporting on things that you have done and things that have happened. Okay? So, Dip Jip, you can only be mad at yourself. You can only blame yourself. Ken, you can only be mad at yourself and blame yourself. But what do y'all think? What is y'all's opinions? Because that's really a huge statement to make. Do y'all think that her tubes should have been, like, if that was a thing, like, let's just pretend that that's a thing. If it was a thing, do y'all really think her tubes should have been tied before she was released from prison?
I think so.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
See, but that's because that we've been really looking deep into all the crime scene photos and all of her hundreds of pages of medical records and all of that, and really diving deep into that because we're really going to take y'all on a deep dive into a lot of that on some videos coming up. But we've been looking at that. So seeing that, I could probably say yeah. But being, someone, or not someone, but like us having to go to a fertility doctor to get pregnant, like it just makes it hard for me to say that a woman should have their tubes tied and they shouldn't be allowed to have a child. You know what I mean? But I do agree now, there are some women in the world that should not be allowed to have children, you know? I mean, obviously, there's people out there that abuse their children. There's people out there that starve them, that, you know, treat them horribly, all of that. And no, they shouldn't be allowed to have children. But, you know, the real dingbatty ones, ding-dongs, are the ones that can just pop them out like bubblegum balls in a bubblegum machine. But, you know, like, it's hard for me to say that, but knowing that she is truly a narcissistic, pathological liar and has a narcissistic personality disorder, which is very dangerous, and she was so much more worried about being on TikTok than being in labor, giving birth, and all of that, that makes me worry. But that's also that also could be a childish thing that she could go to therapy and learn to grow out of, and then maybe have children later on. But I don't know, looking at them crime scene photos, looking at her medical records and the horrible things she done as a child and how Diddy was afraid of her and things like that, I would kind of, I guess, be 80-20 on this again. You know, like I was 80-20 on something else, you know, several videos ago. But I guess I would be 80-20 on this. Like, maybe she should have, you know, had her tubes tied before she was released from prison. I mean, not that that's a thing, but that's just hard for me to say, you know. But dang, the crime she done, you know, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that if that was a thing, that it should have been done to her? Y'all let us know what y'all think down below. But I'm going to play the clip for y'all.
Saying that it should have been a condition of my parole to get my tubes tied. The test is less for the public and more for Ryan. To woman, a hoe. I've already seen
I'm going back
comments
for y'all on
online of
purpose.
people
Y'all
saying
could
that
read those comments real
it should have been a
quick.
condition of my parole to get my tubes tied. The test is less for the public.
Okay, I just wanted to pause for y'all for a second so y'all could read those comments, but y'all may need to pause longer if y'all need more time to read them. But none of them say that her tubes should have been tied. None of them. Because Lifetime couldn't find that on social media.
More for Ryan.
But she's saying this paternity test was more for Ryan so he could move on. Like that clip from CJ on TikTok said at the very beginning that we played. So she's saying it's more for Ryan, not the public. It was more for Ryan to move on. That's not what was keeping him stuck. It's the fact that this man really, and I don't feel sorry for Ryan at this point. I truly don't. But like, this man truly cared about you. He was there for you and your family while you were in prison, and then was there for you in every way after you got out of prison. You left him 2 months in to the relationship, or to the marriage, after you got out of prison. Yeah, y'all were married for 2 years, but I'm talking about you were 2 months into the marriage on the outside of prison before you left him. And he truly loved you and cared about you and done anything he could to make you happy. And then you turn around and say, oh, well, I left him because he was hoarding food. Then that was debunked and proven to be a lie. Then you said it was, then you said that he was snoring. And then, like, that was proven to be a lie. And then
he wasn't good in bed.
Yeah, then it was that, oh, well, he's not good in bed, and maybe it's because I'm not attracted to him, maybe it's because I'm not, you know, acclimated to society yet. You know, I don't know, but that's why I'm leaving. Yeah, I mean, everything you said, and then, oh, another one was that, oh, well, he got in my face and hollered in my face, and that scared me, so he's abusive, so I'm gonna, you know, leave him. So, I mean, she's said so many lies. Why don't you just tell the truth? You knew that Ken, or you thought at least you had a chance at being back with Ken and that Ken wanted to be back with you. So you immediately hopped off of Ryan's D that was fire, apparently, and ran straight to Ken. That's the truth of it.
Say, hey, dude, you're not the father. Accept it and move on.
That's cold-hearted.
Yeah, it is.
Sharing my story of the beginning of motherhood is very important because I have something to prove. I have to prove that I'm going to be a better mother than what my mother was. Heartbeat with giggles.
It's amazing to hear.
Yeah, this is your nanny. Give me a kick. I hope that.
Well, she's already proven that she's not a better mother than what her mom was. Her mom was a great mother to her.
Yeah, she was.
And-
she really was.
Yeah, she truly was. And yeah, y'all were in on cons together for financial gain, like you admitted to in court under oath. But you are definitely not a better mom than what your mom was. You've already been using this baby to get free stuff, to grift, to make GoFundMe accounts, to make baby registries and all this stuff to get all this stuff for free. So, and having baby showers along with that, which, yes, normal people do, we get that, but she's done all this extra stuff to get everything for free. So, you're already not being a better mom. Not to mention, you were smoking at the beginning of your pregnancy, possibly drinking. We don't know. I mean, so, I don't know there, Dip Jip. I don't think you're being a very good mom so far. Also, what y'all just heard, which Lifetime is gonna, for those of you that need to know anyway, that believe everything off of Google or something like that, which we showed y'all the other day, Google does get stuff wrong. Because Google was telling us that you could have a baby 11 to 21 days after conceiving. So Google gets stuff wrong sometimes. But for those of you who need to know, reality TV shows start drama. They make you talk about things that they know is going to start arguments just for the drama. They will set up scenes for the dramatic effects to cause drama, for the ratings to get more views and all of that. They'll make up cliffhangers to make you want to watch the next episode. You know, they do all of that. But they make you think that was the heartbeat just now. That could have been faked. We're not saying that it is or that it was faked in this scene. We're just saying that it could have been. That's the type of stuff reality TV shows do. Okay, before we show y'all the last thing, which is a huge thing we wanted to show y'all this that Dip Jip posted on her TikTok page, and it was only up for a very short amount of time. But she posted this saying, to everyone asking, no, I will not be posting pictures of Aurora. I understand everyone's excitement. Okay. Anyway, and we appreciate the support, but we value the privacy and safety of our daughter. We continue to express love towards our supporters and thank you for following our journey. I wonder who wrote that for her. But Dip Jip, do you not remember this picture right here that your alleged baby daddy posted, Ken Urker, on his Instagram page? Do you not remember this? Which, yes, we know a lot of people are going to say, well, she didn't show the baby's face. That doesn't matter. What she said on her Good Morning America interview was,
she wasn't going to show the baby at all.
Yeah, she was not going to show the baby, the birth, none of that at all.
Right.
And here she is doing it. I mean, we can see the baby's skin tone. We can see the baby's head full of hair, what color the baby's hair is. We can see so much private moments. We can see what looks like you trying to breastfeed. I mean, that's a very intimate moment that should not be shared with the world. And then Ken shared it with the world. I mean, come on, Kenny boy, do better. What are you doing? Don't allow Gypsy Gypsy to do this. Don't allow her to use this baby for financial gain, to post it all over social media, to put it on the Lifetime show. None of us have a right to see this child. And people, we showed y'all in the comments the other day of her last post on her TikTok, where people were literally saying, we want to see the baby, we deserve to see the baby. No, no one deserves to see this baby. No one has a right to see this baby. She should keep this baby private. She really, truly should. So, I don't know what she meant by saying she was going to keep it out of social media or off of social media or whatever. But you notice in that post, she said, I'm going to keep it off social media. She doesn't say off of TV. Did you know that? Did you notice that? Like,
I did.
So, y'all notice she has changed her statement now to say, we're going to keep it off of social media, not national television and everything else. When originally she said she was only going to do home movies with the baby, like for just her and the family, not for anyone else to see. Which I'm sure even if she did that, the videos would get, quote, leaked.
Yeah.
So in our video yesterday about Gypsy moving to, how do you say that again? Metairie?
Metairie.
Yeah, Metairie, New Orleans, which is 12 minutes from New Orleans. It's right there in New Orleans. In our video yesterday about her moving there, we showed y'all this post. And this girl on TikTok, Becca, had showed that Gypsy Rose's account, her followers had gone down from 9 million. We all see that she has 9.7 million followers, but it had gone down to exactly 9,729,791. 5 hours later, it had gone down to 9,729,161. So then we checked it for ourselves earlier, like 30 minutes ago, and it showed this 9,726,000. Okay, and then literally a few minutes went by, and it had went down to 9,725,999.
So then I said we should watch it for a second.
Yeah. Hubby was like, okay, so we should watch it for a second because it was literally going down right in front of our eyes. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to show y'all this live, like her followers live right now in this moment. So y'all remember this number right here. Okay, y'all see that it's done changed already from 9,700 and sorry about that ad, y'all. From 9,725,000 down to what now? 821. Y'all see it going down? There was a planned mass unfollowing. A planned mass unfollowing of Gypsy Rose's TikTok on, not just TikTok, but to unfollow Gypsy Rose on all social media yesterday when her trailer aired. And there's another mass unfollowing planned for January 15th. So y'all keep those dates in mind. But if y'all sit here and look at this, y'all see the numbers are going down. Like it may take several seconds or something, but see, it just went down again. Now it's at 9,725,818. When we were looking at it earlier, it was going down like 8, 7, 6, 5, like that quick. Then sometimes it not sometimes, but then we sat there and watched it. It took several seconds, and then she lost one more subscriber, and then she lost 2 more subscribers. So we was just,
Follower.
yeah, not subscribers, but followers. Thank you, hubby. But followers, yeah, on TikTok. So we was like, okay, we'll just show this live on the video. So y'all see it live right here that she's losing followers left, right, and center. So again, there's another mass unfollowing planned for January 15th. So unfollow her on all social media platforms if you are following her on any social media platforms. And, I mean, you can still go and look at her content. Just because you unfollow someone doesn't mean you can't see their content. You can still see their content. It's just to unfollow her so that Lifetime can see this. But what are y'all's thoughts and opinions on all of this? The unfollowing. Do y'all think she really deserved to have her tubes tied or some type of sterilization before she left prison, if that were to be a thing? Do y'all really think that? And do y'all think that Ken should just go ahead and come out of the closet? I mean, my goodness, we're in 2025. It's okay. You know, nothing to be ashamed of. Like, what do y'all think about all this? Y'all let us know y'all's thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Like always, we'll be conversating with y'all as well. This is steady going down as we're talking.
Yeah, it
as I'm
is.
talking. So that's good. But let us know y'all's thoughts and opinions. Thank you so much to all of our subscribers. If you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos. We would greatly appreciate it. And have a good night and God bless.
Have a good night. God bless.
Bye.
Bye.